You can join us via audio www.alenaradio.com, or you can join us on Facebook Alena Radio and on YouTube Alena Radio Online. My name is Angela Santi. This program is sponsored by Fusaina Specials. What kind of meal are you looking for? Is it rice, ampesi, banku, or wachi? Fusaina Specials got you. For your engagement, wedding parties, and funerals, contact them for their special meals. You can contact them on 0248 536 227 or 0560 244 159. Join us on Facebook, like, share, and comment. Arsenal has purchased or signed another player. Today, has also landed his first interview with Nottingham Forest. Mason Greenwood is also in the news with this alleged rape issue. They said he's clean, but tennis player Kyrgios is not clean at all. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon for the Global Sports. We take a short break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So we start with the soccer stories internationally, and Gleison Bremer scored the winner as Juventus beat Lazio 1 goal to nil halftime, where ran into box to connect with the cross from Philip Kotick and head the ball into the net. So they are definitely leading. Lazio lacked intensity to challenge a disciplined Juventus defender and never seriously threatening to get an equalizer. So they were beaten by 1-0. Away from that, Arsenal, yes, forward Gabriel Martinelli has signed a new long-term contract. The Brazilian international 21 joined from Brazilian side, yes, Ituano in the summer of 2019 and has made 111 appearances in all competitions. Yes, he is ever present in the Premier League this season, scoring 7 goals to help the Gunners to go 5 points clear at the top of the table. This is what their coach, yes, Mikel Arteta, has to say about, Gabi, his own new signing player.
After the injury of Gabi, with Jakub, a young talent with incredible potential that is going to adapt really well to our way of playing, and we didn't have a backup centre-back for the whole season. And then the last one with George, a player that speaks himself. You look at his CV, his playing record, his quality. I think we made some really good decisions there. And as well, we have offloaded the squad with three players, Sambi, that needed time and games to develop the talent that he has. And I think in Palace we found the right club with the right coaching staff as well. So hopefully that will work out.
Yes, that's what Coach Mikel Arteta has to say. That Gabi is still very young, so you know there is still much more to come from him. That's what he has to say, and the supporters to see his quality and energy every single time he puts on his shirt and start training and playing for them. But Tottenham Hotspurs, yes, the board has rejected claims by the club supporters trust that it has not invested enough in the team. So the trust wrote to the board last month, highlighting concerns in a number of areas, including recruitment. And in its reply, the board said that £500 million has been spent on players since the club's new stadium opened in 2019. This is what they say. It is important that we deal with facts. Yes, we spent level quite clearly to show that we have backed our football side. The club has invested heavily in the squad. This is a continual process with the aim of standing the club in good stead on the pitch for years to come. So they are saying that they invest greatly, so we should not definitely put that across. But coming back home, Black Stars captain Andre Dede Ayew has granted his first interview, yes, after joining Premier League side Nottingham Forest. So Andrew joined Nottingham as a free agent after mutually terminating his contract with the Qatari side, yes, outside. So speaking in his first interview, the 33-year-old admitted, yes, it has always been difficult playing against his new club anytime they meet. He also stated that he knows what Nottingham Forest mean to the city and is ready to give his best to ensure they remain in the Premier League. So in his interview, this is what Dede Ayew had to say. A few words from him.
Well, the fact that it's a big club, the fact that the club wants to stay up, the club has ambitions, and players that I know, manager I know very well, and fan base. I love the stadium. Anytime I was playing against Forest was always difficult in here. So, to be honest and say that being able to wear this shirt today is a real lot of pride. Sorry.
You mentioned Steve Cooper there. What is your relationship like, and how does he help get the best out of you?
I think he's someone who knows me. He knows me very well, and then he knows how to use me on the pitch, off the pitch, how to speak to me. He's someone that we have strong relationship, and we had a strong relationship in Swansea. We were close to make it, but so he's somebody special. He's a special coach, a special human being.
Yes, that was a Black Stars captain, Andre Dede Ayew, saying that, Premier League, which is the best league in the world, after playing at his third World Cup with the Black Stars. So he's saying that, he's really excited to be back at, Nottingham Forest, being there, loving the pitch, the stadiums, and the crowd as well, the fans. I'm hoping that, already over the weekend, their game, maybe he might have a debut performance, and we're definitely going to enjoy that. But now, away from our soccer stories, we are taking our turns to tennis. And Wimbledon finalist Nick Kyrgios has pleaded guilty to assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Australia, but avoided a criminal conviction. Yes, a magistrate in the tennis star hometown of the Canberra did not record a conviction against the 27-year-old, yes, describing the common assault as an act of stupidity and frustration, but said it was not premeditated. So the 2022 Wimbledon runner-up has pushed his former girlfriend Chiara Passari to the ground during an argument in January 2021. Magistrate Beth, yes, Campbell also dismissed the offense on the basis that it was at the low end of seriousness for a common assault. Kyrgios, who was using crutches following recent surgery on his left knee, ignored reporters' questions and as he left court, but also the statement issued by the company. He also tweeted something. He said, I respect today's ruling and I'm grateful to the court for dismissing the charges without conviction. That's what Kirigio said. He further went on to say that I was not in a good place when this took place and I reacted to a difficult situation in a way I deeply regret. I know it wasn't okay and I'm sincerely sorry for the hurt I caused. Mental health is tough. Life can seem overwhelming, but I have found that getting help and working on myself has helped me to feel better and to be better. So that's what Nikki Rigios is saying, that he's deeply sorry for assaulting ex-girlfriend Chiara on that matter. But away from Kirigios, but still in tennis, Mackenzie McDonald and Tommy Poor gave the United States a 2-0 lead in their Davis Cup qualifier against Uzbekistan today, winning their singles rubbers in straight set in Tashkent. Yes, fresh off the Australian Open exploit, McDonald wasted a little time in getting the US record 32 times Davis Cup winner on the board in the indoor arena at the Olympic Tennis School. Yes, having claimed his biggest career win when he toppled Australian Open top seed Rafa Nadal. Yes, beats 34 minutes, also 6-4, 6-1 in a little over an hour, selling the match with an ace. But you know, McDonald is one of the 3 debutants for the American team in the Davis Cup. In the Davis Cup, alongside Dennis Kudla and Austin Ratchet, with interim captain David and then Kane saying the tournament is a huge priority. So, you know, Tommy Paul and Mackenzie, they really connected with this 2 doubles to make that particular one. But away from that now to Formula One. US carman Ford, yes, will announce an engine partnership with Formula One Championship Red Bull from 2026 at the team's launch in New York today, according to a media report in Europe. So, you know, the Italian media disclosed details yesterday night after an apparent embargo breach. But British BBC report Ford will part fund an engine being designed and made by the Red Bull, yes, patrons at their Milton Keynes headquarters in England. So Red Bull's sister team Alpha Tauri are also expected to use engines with Ford branding. Yes, they said, we don't comment on speculation. That's what Ford spokesperson at the company headquarters in Dearborn, Michigan. So Formula One will have a new power unit from 2026 using 100% sustainable fuel and a greater electrical component. So that's what they have to say, that Ford is set to partner with Red Bull for their various events in 2026. But in athletics now, they are definitely fighting, protesting, against Russian and Belarusian players. So Poland believes it will be possible to build a coalition of some 40 countries, including the US, Britain, and Canada, by February 10th, supporting the call to block Russian and Belarusian athletes from the 2024 Olympics. A Polish minister said that. So the Baltic nations and Poland earlier Thursday called on international sports bodies to ban Russian and Belarusian athletes from competing in the Olympic and other events while the war in Ukraine continues. So I am convinced that a meeting that is planned for 10th of February will reach a conclusion of over 30 or maybe 40 sports ministers, including those from the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and Japan, to decisively reject the idea to allow athletes from Russia and Belarus to take part in the games. That's what Poland Sports and Tourism Minister Kamil Wojciechuk said to the media. They definitely need to have this particular coalition to help them battle it out, to bring what they want to bring on the board, because they feel like the invasion in Ukraine is really affecting a lot of people. A lot of people are losing their lives, citizens, even sportsmen, turning soldiers are also losing their lives as well. But another sexual abuse story is here. It's in snowboarding, I mean. And three former United States snowboarders have filed a lawsuit, yes, alleging sexual abuse by ex-coach Peter Foley. So Rosie Fletcher, Erin O'Malley, and Colleen Kaitluk Seesoff are suing Foley plus U.S. Car and Snowboard, as well as the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, accusing the governing body of hiding the alleged abuse. So Seesaw first raised the allegations last February on Instagram. But Foley, who coached the U.S. team between 1994 and 2022, denies the allegations. They always deny the allegations. I don't know whether they don't want to be accountable of their own actions. But the lawsuit alleges that the accusations of abuse from Foley were reported numerous times to the USSS and USOPC, but no action was taken. So it accuses Foley of exploiting his position of trust with athletes to coerce sexual acts through force, manipulations, emotional abuse, intimidation, and retaliation. But the USSS has said that it is aware of the lawsuit, but it has not yet been served with a complaint, while the USOPC has not commented yet on that. So we hope they will comment so that we will know exactly what is into that story, and we will definitely, serve you with the update right here on the Global Sport on Alena Radio. So in cricket now, and Matthew Gohard, yes, Tim Brennan and John Blaine have withdrawn from the disciplinary process relating to allegations of historical racism at Yorkshire. This particular story is the breaking news right now this afternoon. Yes, the three were among seven individuals, along with the Yorkshire charged with by the England and Wales Cricket Board (ECB) over allegations made by Azim. Yes, Rafiq. So they joined former Yorkshire captain and head coach Andrew Gale in withdrawing this particular racism issue. But reports state that Hogarth, Bresnan, and Blaine do not believe they will get a fair hearing on this one. Yes, so I'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back right after the break. join us. This is the Global Sport on Alena Radio. Yes, you can join us on Facebook, Alena Radio, and on YouTube, Alena Radio Online. Yes, you can listen via audio to www.alenaradio.com. You're more than Ghana as well, and you can download the Zenu app and search for Alena Radio to join us. But this particular show is sponsored by Fusina Specials. Yes, they're expert in watching rice, banku, and pesi fufu, tozafi. Special jollof recipes, great ones for your weddings, engagements, parties, and every other celebrations. Even Valentine is on its way coming. So surprise that special person and make them feel loved. You can contact them on 0248 536 227 or 0560 So we will now talk boxing and heavyweight. Anthony Joshua's comeback fight will take place on 1st of April at the O2 Arena in London. Promoter Eddie Hearn has announced today. So Joshua, 33, is likely to fight American Jermaine Franklin, who lost on point to Dayan White last November. So a new conference will be held next week to officially announce the fight. It is really tough fight with lots of pressure to come back because if AJ doesn't win this fight, then we've got a major problem. That's what, Eddie Hearn, the promoter, is saying. He continued by saying that I believe you will see a statement from a guy who is very dangerous, very motivated to become a 3-time heavyweight world champion. Joshua has lost his last 2 fights, yes, reminding you about that, both to undefeated heavyweight world Alexander, yes, he said on this particular one. So he'll be back in the ring to fight. You see how he fights with this one. Anthony is one of the best boxers in the history of sport. So you can imagine at the O2 Arena in London what is going to happen. I look forward to see this one. You don't have to miss it at all because it will be a great comeback for him as well as his fans. But before we wrap it up here, yes, we go through the various matches that will be happening tonight and over the weekend as well. So today, yes, at 7:13 Bundesliga, FC Augsburg will be dealing with, Bayern Leverkusen in Premier League to Chelsea and Fulham at 8 p.m. You don't have to p.m. on Sunday too. In Premier League, our very own Nottingham Forest versus Leeds at 2 p.m. Is the guy is going to perform a debut? Is he going to join the team? We hope to see what will be happening. But in Bundesliga as well, Stuttgart will be meeting with Burnham as well, Tottenham and Man City, Wolfsburg versus Bayern and Spurs versus Man City 4:30 p.m. So you definitely don't have to miss any of these particular matches today, tomorrow, and on Sunday as well. It's definitely gonna be big. Chelsea and Fulham tonight. I can't wait to see what the outcome will be. And on Saturday to Newcastle and West Ham is going to be one of the toughest, as well as Tottenham, Man City, Nottingham Forest and Leeds and Spurs and Man City. We hope to see what will be turning up over the weekend. But this is where I wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Global Sports on Alena Radio. Yes, you can like, comment, share, and follow us on all our social media platforms as well at Alena Radio on Instagram, on Facebook, and every other social media platform. My name is Sandra Asante. It's been great having you here. Enjoy your weekend.